In a time long ago, the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah were thriving centers of trade and culture, yet beneath their prosperity lay moral decay that would soon lead to their downfall. Among the inhabitants was Lot, a righteous man who was warned by angels sent by God to flee the impending doom, urging him to take his family and escape before it was too late. Despite the warnings, Lot's wife couldn't resist the urge to look back at Sodom, and in that instant, she was turned into a pillar of salt, a haunting reminder of what they had left behind. As the smoke cleared, Lot and his daughters faced a bleak new reality, stripped of their former lives, struggling to comprehend the consequences of the city's sins and their own escape. In their new surroundings, Lot's daughters, realizing their isolation, took matters into their own hands, seeking to preserve their family line and ensure their survival in a world that had changed forever. As night fell, the remnants of Sodom and Gomorrah echoed in Lot's mind, reminding him of the dangers of moral decay as he vowed to guide his daughters toward a better path. With determination, Lot's daughters began to cultivate the land, transforming their despair into resilience as they worked together to build a future shaped by hope and unity. Through hard work and shared laughter, Lot and his daughters slowly forged a life in the valley, finding strength in each other as they navigated the challenges of their new existence. With each passing day, the valley blossomed under their care, mirroring their journey of healing and resilience as they began to embrace the promise of a brighter tomorrow. As time went on, Lot found solace in the simple joys of life, grateful for the chance to start anew while his daughters thrived in the fertile land they had nurtured together. One day, their secluded life was interrupted by a group of travelers bringing with them tales of distant lands rekindling in Lot and his daughters a desire for connection and community. As the sun set, the valley came alive with music and laughter, creating a strong sense of belonging as Lot and his family embraced the newfound friendships that enriched their lives. With open hearts, Lot and his daughters joined the travelers on their explorations, thrilled by the adventures that lay ahead, eager to discover the world beyond their familiar valley. In their travels, they stumbled upon a breathtaking waterfall, a perfect reminder of the joys of life as laughter echoed around them, forging bonds that would last a lifetime. Around the campfire, Lot shared his wealth of knowledge, passing down ancient skills to the travelers, fostering a sense of unity and respect among the diverse group. As they exchanged stories beneath the stars, laughter filled the air, weaving a tapestry of shared experiences that deepened the connections formed in their journey. As dawn broke, it was time to part ways. Heartfelt farewells were exchanged, leaving each traveler with cherished memories and the promise of future reunions. With heavy hearts, Lot and his daughters waved goodbye, grateful for the friendships that had blossomed in the valley, holding on to tokens of their shared adventures. Back in their valley, Lot and his daughters felt a renewed sense of purpose, inspired by the friendships and adventures that had enriched their lives and strengthened their bond. Inspired by their travels, Lot organized a gathering bringing together friends and neighbors to share the wisdom they had learned, fostering a sense of connection within the valley. As Lot shared his stories, the crowd listened with rapt attention, captivated by the adventures that had transformed their understanding of life and community. With gleaming eyes, Lot's daughters took turns sharing their adventures, inspiring the younger generation to dream big and seek their own journeys into the world. The gathering sparked a wave of inspiration. Community members eagerly discussed plans for their own adventures, igniting a spirit of exploration that would soon take flight. With joyful hearts, Lot and his daughters assisted their neighbors in gathering supplies, embodying the spirit of cooperation that would enhance each adventure ahead. As the travelers set forth from the valley, their friends waved them off, filled with hope and well wishes, eager to hear tales of their adventures upon their return. With hearts full of pride, Lot and his daughters watched as their friends ventured into the unknown, each step marking the beginning of new stories waiting to be written. As days turned into weeks, Lot and his daughters envisioned their own adventure, inspired by the stories shared and the bonds formed among their community. With renewed inspiration, Lot convened a group of enthusiastic villagers, mapping out the route for their own expedition, each destination hinting at untold stories waiting to be discovered. As the day of departure approached, Lot rallied the group with encouragement and excitement, instilling a sense of camaraderie and adventure in every heart. With the first light of dawn illuminating their path, Lot and the group stepped forward into the unknown, fueled by dreams and the promise of adventure. As they journeyed through breathtaking landscapes, Lot led the way, encouraging moments of laughter and connection amidst the beauty of their surroundings. Upon discovering a magnificent waterfall, the group paused in astonishment, celebrating the beauty of nature and cherishing the memories being created together. With laughter echoing around them, Lot inspired his companions to plunge into the cool waters, cementing bonds of friendship through shared joy and spontaneity.